Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvaney. I'm here with Dan Schultz to my left and Mike Godwin right here to my right. We're going to be previewing this week's action in the A Division. Starting off right here, week 2, guys. We got to see all these teams get 1 week under their belts. All right, we didn't do a preview for the first week. We thought it just wouldn't be fair for some teams we never saw before. So let's jump right into it. First up, we have over at Tower Hill 1, 4 o'clock, Brothers versus Drunk Monkeys.
Do we even have to talk about this?
Yeah, I think we have to talk about it.
Come on. It's Drunk Monkeys. They've won 21, 28, 29 straight games, whatever it is.
I think it's actually 21.
Is it 21?
Yeah, no one really knows.
Because they were saying 28.
I think it's really 20.
But we did the math.
I can break it down for you right now. Last season, or not this,
2
2 seasons ago, they started out 0-3. Then they won their last 5 regular season games, so that put them at 5. And then they won all 4 playoff games, so that put them at 9. Last season, they won all 8 regular season games, got a first round bye, and then won their 3 playoff games.
But they won their first game.
So there's 11. So 9-11 was at 20. They won their first game of the season, 21 now right now.
There it is. Solved. I don't want to be hearing 27, 28 on the boards anymore. Adding numbers out of nowhere. But still, I mean, an impressive streak nonetheless.
Yes.
And they're going to be brothers by about 20, maybe worse.
Mike? Is this the week, Mike?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, they're going down this week. Steve, you're going down. I got them going down every week. So when they actually do go down, I'll be right.
But you've been wrong. If you picked against them every time, you've been wrong 21 times in a row.
That doesn't matter to me. The one time when they go down, I'll be showboat. You know that.
Drunk Monkeys are going to win this game. I mean, right now, this streak is as close to unstoppable as you can get in this league. And I don't know if anyone's going to stop the streak. I think the only team that can stop the streak is Drunk Monkeys themselves by not showing.
Whoa. We have like 6 really good teams. Really good teams.
Yes, but
That, they haven't beaten Drunk Monkeys.
Yeah, but you don't think the Crew can beat Drunk Monkey?
Did they last year in the championship?
No, but they're capable of doing it.
oh, I
They
think
have
a
the
lot. I
firepower.
think there's several teams that are capable. But right now, with that streak just rolling,
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
Steve,
I
I
agree.
think Steve's getting a little nervous. Especially since I keep picking against him every week.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't really make them nervous because they've seen how bad your results are after that, I believe. So, Drunk Monkey, and you clearly don't know what you're talking about.
Correct.
Next up, we have Here We Go Again versus Tigers. This may be the game of the week.
Yeah,
I'm
this
really
is
looking
tough.
forward to this one.
Dan, the intern, who do you have?
Tigers.
Tigers.
I might have to go with Tigers too. I mean, Here We Go Again is just their history. They have streaks where they look like one of the best teams in the league, and then they have streaks where guys never show up and they look like one of the worst teams in the league. So I will go with consistency over spottiness. And I will
Tigers
go with
also
Tigers.
this week, though.
That's okay.
Both
It's okay.
0-1.
They have a much more consistent record overall, I would say, than Here We Go.
I'm going to agree with you. Tigers coming
Tigers
off
by
a loss. They're going to win by 11 or 12.
Is Marky D going to show up on time? Is he going to show up at halftime? Is he going to show up after the game? I don't even know yet. If he shows up on time, I think it's going to be a great game. But you know what? I'm going with Here We Go Again this week. I just have a feeling they're going to pull this
You
one out.
told me I clearly don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You
He's got-
picked
he's
you
got a
picked
point.
Brothers to beat Drunk Monkey. Completely different.
They're going down.
Completely different. Now here we go again. It's going to win this one. It's going to be a close game. First overtime thriller of the season right here. I'm calling it.
You and overtime throw. We only hear about 5 times every podcast. So.
Thank you.
No, come on. I say it maybe once every season. Once a
You
season,
say
probably.
it
If
a
that.
lot. You say it a lot.
Next up, we have GSU versus Light Skin. Both teams 0-1 right now. All right, GSU team captain RT Plumsky, he pulled his weight this past week, almost a triple-double in a tough loss. They lost by 12.
No, we should have done this video outside just for him so he can listen to the birds.
I'm going to add bird chirping
I
during
know.
the parties because I know that's what he looks forward to the most.
After a bad prediction by Mike or you know, just have crickets.
I'm going with GSU. They're a good team. They're going to win by 20.
Light Skin still has the dumbest sounding name in the league. I'm going to go with GSU
Gosh.
too.
Leave their name alone. That's all.
Hey,
I
see,
ask.
you get pissed when I do
Leave
that,
their
and I
name
get pissed when
alone.
you do the overtime thriller stuff. So we're even.
And the fireball or something. Beat me.
Listen, I'm actually going to go with flight skin in this one. I heard through the rumor mill that they're going to have their squad there this week. They didn't have them all there. The first week they were scrambling to get players.
Neither did GSU. And they lost by 12, the best squad. They scored 88. That's beating a lot of teams in this league.
Yeah, when you give up 100, sounds like you're not playing a lot of defense either.
88 beats a lot of teams in this league, and
Giving up 100 loses to a lot of
It's
teams.
not important. Minor details, not important. Look at the offense. 88 points.
Danny Rodriguez is probably going to put up 40 points this week.
okay, in a losing effort.
I think you're thinking of Danny from maybe 2011, 2012.
Don't you and Danny, maybe we should do a little prediction on what would happen with you and Danny one-on-one.
He already told you to check up, and you haven't checked up yet.
We're still waiting. I want to know. I want to predict what would happen there.
I'm looking out for him when I'm saying no. Because I know it'll be a good game. But I'm looking out for him and his family. Because that's what's most important to me with the older players in the league, with their families and everything. I don't want him to potentially get hurt trying to D me up. And then, he's out for another year or two.
You know what, Dan? Mike and I are going to do a
He's
prediction.
in a wheelchair.
Who
while
are you
his kids
taking? Who are
growing
you
up.
taking in one-on-one? Dan or Danny?
I got Danny with the shutout.
Shut down. That is complete disrespect to your colleague.
Disrespectful.
I mean, what if Dan gets first ball and he throws up that
This could be.
three-pointer?
This could
That's
be.
true. That does. If you get first ball, it's going to be 11-1.
Okay.
You're going
This
to
could be
make
a
that
Jim.
first three.
This could be our Jim Rome moment where I toss it, where I flip over the table and I come after you.
Alright, I'm not going to go with a shutout or an 11-1 score. I just think that's too disrespectful, and I don't think Dan would be able to recover in time to be able to finish the show today. So I'm going to go with, if they're playing to 11, alright, we'll say winners outs, maybe you get the ball.
Sure.
Alright. I'm going to go Danny wins this one 11-7.
That's a win for me. I don't care what you say.
How many shots are inside the 3-point line for Dan? And Danny too, you can put in there. But
Yeah,
Danny's,
how dare you throw me under the bus?
but Danny can play inside. I've seen it.
Hit on the post.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Crew versus the Hurricane.
the Hurricane they better take shelter. They better just leave town and not show up because the Crew's going to win this game by 20 points.
Mike?
Sorry, I
agree
just
with
stole
you.
your thunder.
Yeah, you did.
Another pun.
Because
Sorry.
I'm hopping on the Crew bandwagon,
Okay. That's
and
fine.
they're not going to lose a game this season. They're going to win the championship.
Do they play Drunk Monk?
Yeah, I think so.
Drunk Monkey's 21 straight.
Well,
Going for 22
they're-
this week.
They're going down this week. So.
I mean, the Crew could knock Drunk Monkey off at some point, but yeah, the Crew, too much firepower for the Hurricanes. I mean, Hurricanes, I think they lost their first week's game. They have a pretty tough schedule though, at least first 2 weeks. So Crew across the board. Next up, we have Air 5 versus WSI. Air 5 coming off an extremely impressive win. First Flight Skin, even though Flight Skin was shorthanded and whatnot. I don't know.
Nah, that's
Your team is your
Flight
team.
Skin.
Your team
That's
is your
Flight
team.
Skin.
Speaking of bandwagons, I think I might have to hop off of WSIs. I've backed them up for far too long now. Far too long. All last season,
It's
the
time.
start of this season,
It's time.
I'm going with Air 5.
It's a good call. I'm going with
They're going to
Air
win by 15.
I'm going with Air 5 too. You got the Hudson brothers. That's enough for me. Air 5 by 15.
I'm going with experience in this one. In WSI.
Experience and not showing that they're that good.
So disrespectful.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Who
kidding,
WSI play this week?
WSI.
They play Drunk Monkey?
Yeah.
They play them tough.
Yeah, their new team looks good. But
Big man Obet under the basket?
I'm kidding, WSI. That was a joke. But you're not going to beat Air 5.
I didn't even see Air 5 play, but
I don't think Dan did either. You see him play?
No, but they're really
You're
good.
just going off of. I mean, they're going to get their dunks.
highest scoring
They
scoring team in the league last
They
week.
put a 100 and
101.
101. I'm going WSI this week.
Oh,
Next up, we have Run and Gun versus ACC.
oh, this is easy.
This is an easy one.
Yeah, ACC by 20.
ACC, I shouldn't say it's easy. ACC by 8.
I'm going to go with ACC as well. by
Isn't it a beautiful thing when we all
by
agree?
7 points.
It's great.
No
I don't know
arguing.
why you guys don't agree with me more often. Because
That's because you're wrong a lot of times.
It's not true.
Well,
Yeah,
what is
you're
it?
right this time.
We have it on tape that I am not
You
wrong.
say we agree with you, but you steal.
That's not
As soon
true.
as-
That
He's
is.
cheating off my notes. I already have the team
But
circled
as soon
over
as you
here.
say a game, he always has to be the first one to
That's
talk.
not true.
So then he wants us to.
I'm just
wants
gonna
it
cut
be
right
like
to the
we're
chase.
stealing off him.
I cut right to the chase. I get right to the point. I don't ponder. I go with my gut because that works all the time, every single time.
Oh, 20% of the time, right every time. Next, we have the best squad versus Rock Nation.
That's
Man.
easy.
Don't say it's easy. Best squad will without out 8 points, but they're not. Rock Nation is a little bit better. They had 4 guys in double figures in their first game. That's an improvement for a team that was offensively challenged last year.
You didn't see Best Squad play this past week.
I did not.
Well, if
I
you
still
ever
have
do-
them winning, so it's fine.
Yeah, I know. But they're gonna win by 18.
Okay.
Too much firepower, like the Crew, like that other team, the Streak team.
You don't even call them by
A little
name.
more respect. A little more respect out of you.
The Streak team.
They're like Voldemort to you, like the one you
Mhm.
don't speak of or something like
Yeah.
that. Like that.
They're going down this week though.
I like the minor adjustments Rock Nation's made to their roster.
Not enough.
They added Ronnie, but the best squad is an elite team in this league.
Yes, they are.
I have them probably ranked number 3 or number 4 right now on my list.
And Derek
So-
Savage is your favorite player. so-
Yes, he is. He wasn't even there last week, and they put up 100 points.
Oh my goodness.
Are you trying to say that Derek Savage is slowing the team down?
That is a good
No, I'm
name.
saying if he was there, they would have
It's
scored
about
120 points.
Let's talk for a minute. Best squad. El Sav set the all-time assist record. Do you think he just calls it a career?
Do you think Elliot and Derek would have been fighting over the assists last
I
week?
think maybe Derek's got to come off the bench now.
It would have been like a St. Mark's offense.
And Elliott's
No
gonna
one was
hit
going to
the ball.
shoot. No one would shoot the ball. They would just keep passing and hoping someone would shoot and make it.
They just
No
pass back and
assists.
forth to each other.
Who's the one that yells for his assists? Is it Derek?
It's Derek,
Okay.
but Elliot had 17 last week.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
All right, well, that's going to wrap it up this week for our A Division previews. Anything from you guys?
I said what I needed to say.
Nothing
Alright.
from me. Anything from Danny Intern?
Nope.
All right.
So, probably not even bother showing up playing the games now. I pretty much told you how it's going to go. So, I'll just go ahead and put the stats in already before they're played.
That
How's
seems
that
fair.
even possible?
Yeah, that's not even possible.
But I told you Danny's going to have 40 points. He's going to have 11 points just against you in your one-on-one game.
You know, again, I don't want it to take place. I want him to focus on other things right now besides basketball.
All right, thanks for checking us out this week. We'll see everyone on Sunday.